There are people who, in principle, will never be able to do this. Hey friends, the sun is shining, the crowd is here. From the title, you probably already guessed, what happens if you practice wheelies for a month? If someone tells you that after 3 or 4 training sessions you'll learn to ride a wheelie, feel free to spit in their face. They're wrong, you won't learn that fast. It's a very long process. To ride in balance properly and slowly, you need to spend several dozen hours on it. I want to see what happens after a month of training if I focus only on wheelies. A month of training, I practice twice a week for about an hour and a half each time. We need some kind of starting point. So let me show you what I can do right now. Then at the end, we'll compare. I wanted to add a quick note because I can't remember if I've mentioned this or not. Just about the technique, how I lift up. First, I press the front brake together with the rear brake. I squeeze with my knees and hips all the way to the radiators. I slide my butt back. And at the moment when I'm sliding back, the fork is already decompressing. And at that moment I add just a little bit of throttle, just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot of revs, even less than average. You just need to hit the right moment and it lifts up really easily right on the spot. After that, of course, you control the throttle, clutch and rear brake. You can do it without the rear brake at first. I mean the pressing part. But I somehow got used to doing it together with it, as if it's a bit easier that way, because the suspension compresses even more. But the main thing, the most important thing, is to catch the timing of the suspension rebound and shifting your body back. It's like you're sitting right on the rear wheel, and because of that, the motorcycle pivots straight up in place, pivots up right where it is. Alright, let's keep watching. Like this. That's about my level. I know what my mistake is. The beta is a little too tall for me. That's why I don't feel very comfortable when I take my foot off the ground. So I end up staying on my left foot. I don't sit on the motorcycle by myself. Because of that, I'm pulled to the left. I try to hop, jerk my leg and run after it, even though in reality I should be sitting on the seat. That's the problem with slow wheel. And I don't really lean back properly so that my arms would be straight and I'd be kind of hanging on the handlebars. That's what I don't do. Plus, there's another mistake I think I noticed. I completely close the throttle when I've already lifted it up. Although it's actually better. This is just like with a 4-stroke. That's the thing. Because with that, the throttle kind of plays a bit around half idle, half medium revs. Here, it feels like I need to give it a little gas and then hold the throttle just a bit lower, but still keep it smooth. And then work with the clutch and throttle blips. Because at some point when I close it, the engine doesn't have time to rev up and give me feedback on the rear wheel. But the main thing is that instead of dragging my foot, I lean on it and use it to push myself up. I think that's pretty noticeable in the video. And my back, yeah, my back is straight. That also causes some problems sometimes. On the 4T, I even more or less learned how to do it. Yeah, there's a video somewhere here. Overall, I'm managing to do it. Balance, side-to-side balance, is something that will come once you learn to always lift into the balance point, brake, and do 3 or 4 throttle blip. That's the minimum you need to learn, and then you'll run into this issue of side-to-side balance. And there's no way to master that except through practice. You have to practice, do it over and over again, and it will come on its own. So I don't know who said that after 3 or 4 sessions you'll learn to ride on the rear wheel. No. Maybe you can learn to lift it up and do 3 or 4 throttle blips. Yeah, you can learn that in 3 or 4 sessions. But to really hold the side-to-side balance well, you need to spend a lot of time on it. It's all individual. Of course, some people have a better sense of balance, are genetically predisposed to it, so it's easier for them. And for some people, it might never happen at all. There are people who, in principle, will never be able to do it. They won't be able to do it not because it's impossible for them, but because they're more likely to give up since it's too difficult for them. That is, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time. Obviously, anyone can ride on the back wheel if they practice. But for some, the process is so long that most likely they'll just give up. I hope that by the end of the video, I'll start to get the hang of it. Day 2. Meow 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 meow. I just finished my second day. I started to keep the throttle slightly open at the end, meaning I let it off, didn't close it completely, just left it a bit open and played more with the clutch. This technique allowed for better control and smoother transitions, enhancing the overall riding experience and my ability to manage the vehicle's power delivery more effectively. And it kind of seems to help. I'm not sure, but it feels like it helps. Once I almost wiped out pretty badly to the left because balancing sideways is tough. I've already made 1,000,000 attempts, but I'm not giving up. Ahead are the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th days of training. On the 8th day, we'll see what happens. Right now, I have a feeling that by the 8th day, I still won't be able to do it properly. I'm not even talking about doing it well. Just at least decently. At least so I don't have to put my foot down to keep some kind of more or less sideways balance to ride, I don't know, past 6, 7, 8 gas pipes. That I would consider decent. Well, we'll see. Third, 4th day of training. I don't remember anymore. I'm already confused. Right now I've been practicing for about an hour. The slow wheelie is starting to work out a little bit. I think I just didn't quite get the timing right on how to do it without closing the throttle. If you don't close it all the way and keep working the clutch, it seems to work out okay. I noticed that I'm still braking too hard, like maybe I don't need to brake that much. With my foot, I used to lean on it, but now I try to rely on it less. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I wanted to say that both the slow wheelie and the rolling wheelie are still going pretty badly for me, but I do feel like there's some progress. After all, I've been working on this for 3 training sessions in a row. Alright, we'll see what happens next. I'll probably ride a bit more today, and we'll see. There's still half a month ahead. I should have about 8 training sessions in total. This is the 3rd or 4th one, so we'll see. If things keep going like this, maybe by the end I'll actually manage to do something decent. I don't know. We'll see.
First fall of the day indeed today.
Guys, it's windy outside, so here I am, half squatting in the car. It's the 4th day. This video is coming to an end. Drop some likes. Subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who, like me, can't ride low wheelie yet. Let's learn together. If you find this video interesting, if there's some activity, comments, likes, I think I'll continue and do the remaining 4 training sessions, and that'll be another video. Alright, let's get dressed and go ride. 4th session.
I'm not wearing my moto boots today. Let's see, maybe it'll be easier to press the brake and work more smoothly this way. We'll see now.
I've just discovered second gear for myself. Yeah, it's a bit harder to initiate on it because it tends to stall. But after that, it's actually easier to control than in first gear. Of course, the first gear is jerky. Now I'll try doing some more in second gear. I'm curious how it'll feel in first gear now after practicing in second. Maybe now I'll just nail it. But honestly, this is a revelation for me. I actually thought you couldn't do a wheelie in second gear here at all, basically. But no, if you slip the clutch, it works fine. In some ways, it's even more convenient than in first gear. This is a revelation for me. My GoPro died, so I have to record in these Spartan conditions. I hope the wind won't get in the way too much. About 4 one-hour sessions led to this result. Right now, I can manage about 5 to 6 throttle blips. I still have a problem with relying on my left foot. And when the moped pulls to the right, I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do. I stick out my left leg, but it feels like that makes it pull to the right even more. I don't know. But overall, the balance is getting there. The real revelation was discovering the second gear, that you can also do a slow wheelie on my moped using second gear. And actually, yeah, in some situations it's even easier to control. I'll probably keep practicing on first gear, but I'll also try second gear from time to time. Still, I kind of like first gear a bit more because you don't need a lot of revs at the bottom, you just give it a little tap and that's it. But for second gear, you need a bit more so that it's already revved up a little in advance. Charged up so it doesn't stall, basically. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be more videos like this coming up. We're not planning to stop just at wheelies. Well, not we, I mean me. I want to practice and learn a lot of different things. And I hope you liked it. Give it a like if you want to see the second part. And thanks for watching. Thanks for your comments. Alright, bye-bye.